The interesting television program, American Pickers, was created with history and antiques lovers in consideration. The main characters are Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz, who travel the country in search of unique and rare antiquities. Many neglected antiques may command extremely high prices if and when they are repaired. Thus, its objective is to uncover antiques while searching the most unusual locations. In addition to Frank and Mike, the show's headliner is the stunning Danielle Colby. Known as the Queen of Rust, Danielle oversees Mike's company, Antique Archaeology, and has a wealth of antiquity knowledge. Reports that Danielle was leaving the show upset fans, since she is a vital component of both the business and the program. American exotic dancer and reality TV star Danielle Colby is most recognized for her work on the History Channel's American Pickers series. She participated in many roller derby contests before being forced to give it up owing to injuries. Colby established Burlesque All Moustache, a burlesque group with 9 artists. In Chicago, she also established Danny Diesel's Bump and Grind Academy, a burlesque school. She is widely recognized for her colorful and striking tattoos, which she claims have more significance than simply being cool looks. Her personality is quite active. She also has a clothes business called 4 Miles to Memphis. She also takes part in a range of philanthropic endeavors, including helping women who have been forced into prostitution and abused. Danielle Colby left American Pickers. Why did she do so? Danielle and Mike have a long history together, and it was he who provided her the job that she now has and introduced her to the program. Danielle has consistently said that she would want to pursue other interests, but she is stuck with American Pickers out of respect for their collaboration. Danielle is also essential to the program's success as a counterbalance who keeps the team responsible for antique hunting and the business in check. But since the COVID-19 strike imposed a production halt, American Pickers has had to deal with difficult circumstances. Early episodes of the program were rebroadcast, and fans were upset to learn that Frank Fritz would be departing the show forever. Rumor had it that Frank and Mike had a falling out and weren't talking for a while. Moreover, he has struggled with sobriety and health issues, which has increased the difficulty of his task. "I wish things could have been different," Danielle stated in reference to Frank's departure, "but we must be accountable for our actions when we cause instability or pain and suffering to others." She also said she will be there for Mike. Seeing how much suffering Frank has brought upon himself has been difficult. She even expressed to Mike her hope that Frank would get the assistance he needed and her excitement for further vintage hunting with him. The many rumors that Danielle was quitting the show don't seem to match the events that have happened since then. Neither Danielle nor the network made a formal announcement of her leaving at first. Furthermore, Danielle said on Instagram that she is excited to collaborate with Mike Wolfe in the future. Furthermore, it seems from her Instagram photos that she is presently shooting for the program. She is still associated with American Pickers, as seen by the tag American Picker that persists on her social media accounts. Where is Danielle Colby now? Now that she is in Puerto Rico, Danielle is working to stop human trafficking and increase public awareness of the issue. She spends a lot of time volunteering at the nation's animal shelters and orphanages, in addition to aiding with the island's recovery. Danielle is taking use of her interests and enjoying herself while in Puerto Rico since she loves to dance and collect antique clothing. As a result, it seems that Danielle has stepped away from her work on antique archaeology. However, there are indications that she could return to television in the future. Was Danielle Colby fired from American Pickers? When Danielle stopped showing up on American Pickers, there was a period of uncertainty over her whereabouts, specifically whether she had been fired or had left the program. In Season 23's Pool Hall Picking, Episode 14, she did appear as a cast member. The Iowa native who joined the main cast in 2009 was well known for her work as the shop manager. She said that one never knows what will happen in the future in an interview. "Though it's undoubtedly the coolest job I've had to date, I highly doubt that antique archaeology is the last job I'll ever have in my life," said the Danielle. "All relies on my departure from that place. Since Mike placed me in this situation, I owe him a duty that I will fully fulfill. My strategy is to do nothing more than wait and watch. I will, however, comply by the terms of our agreement. That's simply my way of saying that I would be very grateful for a spin-off." Danielle had a surgery in late 2022 as a result of incredibly painful uterine fibroids. She said that during the emotionally taxing period after her operation, she had lost her desire to work. Danielle did, however, seem to be a part of season 25 as she shared a photo of herself on set with the caption, "We're back," just before the show debuted on Wednesday, July 5, 2023. The relationship between Mike Wolfe and Danielle Colby. Mike Wolfe gained notoriety when American Pickers debuted in 2010. The show on the History Channel followed Wolfe and his buddy Frank Fritz as they journeyed around the country, collecting antiques and treasures. Wolfe and Fritz would either add items to their own collections or sell them to customers based on what they discovered and selected. The faces of Frank Fritz, Mike Wolfe, and Danielle Colby were immediately recognizable due to their shows on the History Channel called American Pickers. In the episode, Colby oversaw Wolfe's Le Claire, Iowa-based antique business, antique archaeology, while Wolfe and Fritz traversed the nation in pursuit of the finest picks, antiques, and collectibles that were offered. As some fans may be disappointed to learn, Wolfe and Colby do, in fact, have significant others. Their connection has always been business-related and platonic. In 2012, Wolfe married accountant Jody Faith, whom he had met in 1994. Charlie is the name of the couple's shared daughter. Colby's love life hasn't been the finest, despite the fact that she and her ex-husband, Robert Strong, are still parents to 2 children, Miles and Memphis. Their marriage to one other ended due to the exposure from the show. Colby said that Strong finds it very difficult to deal with stardom and fame. Thus, the partnership finally fell apart. Following that, Colby with French artist Alexandre de Meyer for a short period of time from 2015 to 2018. According to Colby's Instagram, she is happy with underwater photographer Jeremy Schutz right now. Colby and Wolfe have never been romantically engaged, despite the fact that their personal lives have obviously been thrilling. It's probably a good thing, since it would have made that particular show a lot more awkward. Danielle is really fond of animals. She has a great love for dogs. She actively participates in a number of groups that aid homeless people. In addition, Colby puts a lot of effort into spreading the word about the mistreatment of certain dog breeds, such pit bulls, of which he is a passionate supporter. Colby's amazing lead sense is just one of the many reasons she's a fantastic addition to American Pickers. After making that finding, she sends Mike and Frank to the sites of the greatest discoveries. Danielle is covered with tattoos, some of which are symbolic of universal truths or lessons learned in life. This deals with serious subjects like life and death. Her tattoos, according to her statements to interviewers, are about death and love and people I've lost. When it comes to making judgments, Mike and Frank have shown interest in American Pickers, especially motorbikes. Danielle is really interested in finding old theatrical costumes. She's curious to know where they are. Some of the items in her collection date back to the 1800s. She's dressed in a very rare Lily Langtry garment from the 1890s. She also has a banana skirt that was Josephine Baker's.